What do you make of this ransom note, the timing of it, and the 2 deadlines?
Well, first of all, Blake, it's good to be with you. Thanks for having me on. I'm not sure where to fit in here, this ransom note, alleged ransom note. I've worked a number of these types of cases over the years, not exactly for-profit kidnappings, because they're very, very rare in the U.S., or not so much in Mexico or south of us there. But it's sort of rare. They're usually pretty definitive. They usually pretty much state, facts that they want complied, to which they want complied, and that would be a time. Why is there initial time and then a backup time 72 hours later? That's highly unusual. In fact, it may even be more than 72 hours, come to think of it, from Thursday until Monday. So well over that, 4 days. And then, and if you're going to do a successful kidnapping and want a demand of some sort, money, Bitcoin, whatever, you're going to put some very specific stuff in there to let the public, or certainly investigators, and eventually the public know.
Are you skeptical of this? It sounds like you're skeptical.
I am saying, let me put it this way, and I've said this earlier today, I am looking at this with some skepticism. However, having said that, the FBI still has to investigate it, and the family still has to be prepared to work some way here. You can go into a suicide scene, the notes in one hand, the guns in the other. You still handle it as a homicide until proven otherwise. That's what they're doing right now with this abduction, possible kidnapping.
Here's a soundbite from the sheriff there today, because they don't have a suspect. They haven't publicly identified a suspect or even a person of interest. Here's what the sheriff said, and then I'll pick it up on the other side.
We would be irresponsible if we didn't talk to everybody, the Uber driver, the gardener, the pool person, whoever, everybody. And it's so cliche, but everybody's still a suspect in our eyes.
Everybody's still a suspect. Do you take that literally?
I do in a case like this. You have the concentric circle around the family, and then you move it out otherwise. So yes, everyone has to be considered a suspect. And they're obviously keeping some stuff back. They may be focusing on 1 or 2 people. They may have multiple teams looking at this as a for-profit kidnapping. Other teams looking at this as strictly a revenge abduction for some part and for some reason. And the revenge abductors, perhaps, hey, I know, let's really confuse them. Let's put a fake, ransom note out there. Or again, it could be a real ransom note. And I'm certainly sure teams are assigned to that. But there's a lot going on here we don't know, and they're trying to piece together those puzzle pieces.
What do you make of the timeline that was put out today?
Interesting, a little more specific than, of course, we had before. I'm not sure the Sunday I'm looking at it, Sunday 2:12 p.m. That's in the afternoon, about a person on the video. The police have already been there then. I think that maybe is a.m.
Yeah, it should be a.m.
Okay, no problem. But obviously the 147, the fit watch, whatever it is, goes apart from the pacemaker. And these things offer so much advancement now to criminal investigations at these early stages. So all important stuff there, but we really have to start interviewing everyone who had access to that place and in weeks and months gone by. And I've said before, I think the person or persons responsible for this were at one time inside that house, or they knew people inside that house. Now, the question is, of course, the needle in the haystack, how do they figure out who that person is?
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.